So this is probably a really bad idea because I sound like I gargle gravel and it's only going to destroy my voice more. But we're going to be doing a speed rebuild of the Cincinnati Bengals today, who actually had a very good Thanksgiving win over the Ravens. Of course, it's actually a team that offensively has actually played pretty damn well, better than I would have thought without Joe Burrow out there. Of course, now that they have him back, really does make you wonder what could have been if not for the injury. But obviously in a rebuild like this, we are going to have 10 minutes to make any trade we want. It could even include trading Joe Burrow off for, like, let's say an 88 overall quarterback, but we land maybe a 90 overall DT. But that's very unlikely to happen. Looking at the offense, though, I do actually like the running back spot, but I don't know if I'm going to like it in this rebuild. I got to do everything I can to make this team as good as possible to win a one-year Super Bowl. Of course, wide receivers, I do like Jamar, I do like T. We'll see if we want to trade one of those guys off again to get a different value player, because obviously you look at this offensive line, and it's not looking that great. Maybe the reason why Joe Burrow got hurt in the first place, tight end could also use an upgrade. Then looking at the defensive side, also needs quite a bit of work. Trey Hendrickson's been out for a while, so it's been a little bit of a tough time there. Joseph Asai obviously had a pretty big game against the Ravens, but in this speed rebuild sense where we have 1 year to get it done, it is going to take a lot to get this side of the ball going. But yeah, before we get into this, I do apologize for the sound of my voice. It is probably the worst in any of the videos I've ever done. Probably, like, it is cracking up hard. It's honestly kind of painful. I'm probably damaging this, probably prolonging the healing process. So, but I did want to get one video out. So yeah, hopefully by tomorrow, if I'm lucky, we won't have this issue, but I know I'm probably being very optimistic, especially since, once again, I'm probably ruining everything. But either way, 10 minutes on the clock to try and make the best possible team to win a Super Bowl. I don't know how much I'm going to be talking outside of us actually landing a player, but let's see. 10 minutes on the clock, 3, 2, 1, go. As far as what I do want to do, though, I do want to add a running back. I think we're going to be rocking with the Packers O, because that's usually what we do to make it pretty even. And I know that if we did rock with this Bengals playbook, you don't actually need to worry about the running back position, because they just don't run the ball in sim. Like, it's usually like 600-700 yards. It's pretty bad. Javonte is an option, though. I will say Javonte is an option. But speaking of my sickness, though, I will say I felt better everywhere else. It's just the nose and throat. It's just, and paw. I hate saying the word throat so much. Yes, it sounds sus. I get it. But most of you guys have already clicked off, because I wouldn't want to hear this either. So for the 3 of you that are still here, appreciate you. Hope you guys had yourself a good weekend. And yeah, that's about that. I am struggling here. I should have just went for Brees. Don't know why I would think 1-to-1 would work. Of course, we do have the trades on easier, so it's actually possible to make trades. Because in real life, I'm not saying this would actually go, but in terms of, like, if these guys were actually close, a third and a fourth would push it through in real life. But yeah, I don't know if that's the way the Jets would see it anyways. But we do upgrade at running back pretty well, I think. I think that's a pretty big upgrade. We'll get rid of these backups. I think wide receiver is fine. Do we really need a tight end, though? That's the question. I don't think so. But if there's somebody cheap, we can maybe get that done. Yeah, I don't think Tyler Warren's going to be cheap. Darren Waller, though, could be that option. Ooh, Tucker Kraft. Ooh, wait, they're actually going to do this trade. Okay, maybe easy is too easy. But hey, not my problem right now. All right? Lee, give me a break. I'm sick. I am dying. I mean, listen, it's getting worse. It is literally like I'm sounding like I'm on glass now. It's horrible. We do need some O-line, though. Let's see if we can try to do that. We're just going to have no defense, which, hey, better have a great offense and a bad defense that have not good of either. Trying to just flip these players for other linemen, which, let's just go one position by one position. Joel Bitonio could be a guy on the older side. I'll give up a second for him, I think. Maybe we go higher for a different player. I don't know. Tevin Jenkins, I don't know. There goes the voice crack. This is painful. I don't know why I did this. What am I doing? Devin Bush? Sure. We probably could have got more. Oh, well. Didn't say that it wouldn't affect my decisions either, because it will. and apparently has. The fact that I'm even doing the video at all is proof that it's affecting my decisions. So we add one really good O-lineman, but we lose, like, all of our O-linemen. We have, like, none. We also should have turned off the, what is it called? Salary cap. Did not do that. Froll is pretty good center. Problem is they don't really have anyone else. Like, I don't think they're going to get Paris Johnson. Apparently it's possible. Okay, I don't really agree with that, but sure. Bush, we just got. Don't want to lose Knight, but I want the O-line better. Who else do they want? QB? Flacco? Flacco? Damn, Flacco's got no value here. Next year, second. Slight overpay, but based on the value, it's not. So, oh, come on, one more pick. 7th round pick. I sound like some sort of sewer monster. We get the trade in. Dude, it's actually getting worse. I gotta stop. Dude, I should not be doing this video. This is so stupid. But we do have 3 really good O-line now. Let's try to, again, finish the rest of them. I mean, based on time remaining, we might actually get this thing done. My voice will be gone for the rest of the week, probably. Is it worth it? No. But we are potentially going to succeed. Maybe it'll be worth it in the end. I don't know. One more lineman. And a voice transplant. Yeah, I've been smoking for 73 years. Get me another ciggy, would you? The fact that I'm not even really putting on a voice for that is concerning. These two. Oh, AVT is so high value. We were doing so well. Oh, wow, they already have Frank Ragnow back. Sweet. Thankfully, he wasn't in for the Packers game. Panthers. Come on, give me that cigarette. I've been fiending for this cig. Do we have anything we can get here? Come on, have somebody. Trayvon Merrick. Oh, wow. They actually just want... Wow, I did not... I thought we were going to get more. I guess not. Either way, we finished the offense. We just need to work on the D. Hopefully find some sort of enjoyment out of this. Because otherwise, I'm going to regret it. Because, yeah, this already hurts me to my core. Is there any, like, high overalls with no dev? Karloftis, but he never does well. Nolan? Gary? Oh, God. I don't know about Gary, dude. DT, no. Edrin, maybe. Hobbs, I guess. Oh, we're broke. Oh, wait. Stop the clock. I actually don't remember what the trade was, but we are going to resume in 3, 2, 1, 0. And it does not get the job done all right. I want somebody else at edge then. Gary's not a bad call, though. Verse, I highly doubt we're going to get him. DeMarcus Lawrence, maybe. Let's try Verse. 1-1. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Not even close. We do have the O-line, though, right? That is an improved O-line. We at least have cooked slightly. Just like my throat is cooked. We might actually have to go back to the Packers. At least land Gary. Gary and Edrin. I don't know if we even need DB, do we? Strong safety, I suppose. Is that good? Okay, we might be able to get this done. Clock is ticking away, though. Cornerback they need. Dax Hill, I suppose. All right, there you go. Another trade down. DT is a need now. If we just got DT, I'd honestly be pretty happy with the trades we've made. I think we'd be fine. Don't love what we've done for the defense, but it's still better off, right? Zach Allen, anybody? Could get Greenlaw. I doubt this is going to go, but we'll try. We'll try to go for the big bang trade, which is, in theory, showing promise. It's showing promise. This would, like, fill all the needs we have, right? Like, we'd have our 3 linebackers. Oh, dude, I don't know if we're going to pull this off. What about, instead of Hufanga, we get Brandon Jones? He's a little older, a little lower. Possible. Wait. Oh, we got to find somebody. We don't have a lot of time. Oh, come on, dude. We still probably need more DTs, but hey, that's a great trade. 2 minutes left, and we have most of it done. Just like, again, my voice will be done for the rest of the year after this. Totally worth it, dude. Totally worth it. The energy is so high. It is through the roof, so we can get rid of battle. We do arguably need DT still. So DT slash maybe corner. Is there any team like that? Stewart plus Kenny Moore. How about just one of them? I did want Stewart Moore, so if that's the trade, okay, it's possible. We just have to give them more, which I don't know if we can do. 1 minute left. We're looking a little thin here. Might have to just go like Calais Campbell, anybody else? Ugh, I don't really like this. Calais Campbell and Michael Wilson. Wow, really? We're barely going to get Calais, I guess. Okay, 50 seconds left. I'm not even sure if we want to make another trade. I think we've done everything we need. What about special teamers, I guess? I mean, they're not amazing, but they're good. Anything else? Osai with those draft picks. Maybe we pick up a better corner. We can maybe use one of the corners we got. Like Cam Taylor-Britt. Move up for, I don't know, an 86 overall, 87 maybe. Like Jamel. Ah, it's close. I don't think in real life you do this, but in game, if it's possible, we'll go for Kenny, which it is. All right, that's good enough for me. All right, this is what the team looks like. According to this overall, we are an 88 overall, which is +8 to what we started with. Brand new tight end. Every single lineman is new. Every single one. We didn't keep a single one of the other linemen. New running back. Wide receivers. Quarterback, though, the exact same. And then defensively, 2 new DTs, a new edge rusher, 3 new linebackers, a new safety, and a new corner. I think we did all right. Of course, again, we do have the trade difficulty on easy. I've shown it in the past where I don't even think a second and a third gets you Aaron Rodgers, which we know you can get him for a lot cheaper than that. Either way, let's see it. Let's see if we can win the Super Bowl. I pray, because if I did this for nothing, if we don't even make the playoffs, I'm going to be devastated. And even though it's not our best work ever, we do get the bye week at 13-4, which is good because that's one less game I have to commentate over. But just to show you the win-loss, there you go. Take a look now at the stats and awards. Of course, Green Bay O, Buffalo D. Really good passing numbers. Rushing numbers aren't amazing, but over 1,000 yards, almost double-digit touchdowns. Jamar Chase was great. Higgins is all right. And then everyone else, they're okay, but really that wide receiver 1 spot's where it gets done. Paris Johnson wasn't good, but everyone else was. So not bad overall. And then defensively, 12.5 for Gary, 12 for Calais, 9.5 for Trey Hendrickson, 7 for Zach Allen. The 2 best players were the 2 worst of the position group, which is kind of crazy. But picks, Cooper with 3 for Stone, 2 for Jones, 1 for Newton. Looking at kicking, not the best, but good enough. And then for kick return, punt return game, nothing going on there. Let's take a look at the yearly awards. MVP does not go to Burrow. It's actually Mahomes. Burrow at number 2, though. Jamar Chase wins Offensive Player of the Year. No rookie awards. I don't even think we started a rookie. Best QB, though. Best wide receiver. O-line, we had number 3. And yeah, it was just a really good season overall. I don't know if you've seen that, but Hufanga was one of the best DBs. So we would actually got that trade. Who knows? Maybe we get an extra win. Maybe. I'm not sure. But let's go on to the divisional round. Who is it going to be against? It is the very fitting Baltimore Ravens, 88 versus 88. Let's see if we can see another win for the Bengals over the Ravens. Of course, because of this type of rebuild, if you even want to call it that, we're not going to have any influence on the game. So even if it's a 4th and 1 and the team is going to punt it and we know they should go for it, we can't do anything. We have to watch. So please, Cincinnati, at least give me 1 win. Get us to the championship round, maybe the Super Bowl. And unfortunately, this was all for nothing. That sucks. 31-21. The first round of the playoffs for us. Of course, we didn't have a wild card game because we had the bye week. What a wasted season. 13-4. My voice is in pain. Your ears are in pain. All for nothing. That is disappointing. This is very fitting of a Cincinnati Bengals team, though. Team that always feels like it has, just enough talent to maybe win it all. But they just find a way to fall short. They were literally one, half second away from winning the Super Bowl over the Rams. Jamar Chase is butt-ass naked. I forgot to put auto upgrade on. Doesn't matter because, actually, maybe it did matter. I don't know. But, Jamar Chase is wide open. They get that touchdown. They win the Super Bowl. But, unfortunately, slightly falling short, just like we did here in the divisional round against the Ravens. It is what it is. Not that it matters because the Ravens don't make it anyways. So, it was the Chiefs and Eagles. Seen that one a few times, huh? And let's take a look at it. Who is the winner? It is the Chiefs. I'm sure we're all looking forward to something like that happening again. I think I crashed my game from the server because I put auto progress on and upgraded Joe Burrow, which if you have auto progress on after not having it on and you upgrade one player, it starts to upgrade the other players. So it probably did 70 upgrades in one sitting and it just died. Like me. The crazy part is I did this video to test. I was like, I wonder if I can actually do a real rebuild, something a little bit longer. I don't think so. I don't believe so. Of course, you can see, though, with all the upgrading, we did only go up 1 overall, so maybe it would have made a difference. I don't know if 1 overall is the difference between losing, 31-17, something really badly, or not, so I don't think it would have mattered, right? Looking at the team, though, 89 overall. I don't know about the contracts, but you do have a team that at least, regression-wise, didn't really go down, right? The team actually had a couple of dev-ups and whatnot. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know how you would have enjoyed this, because, again, it literally sounds like somebody threw a couple of coins, a couple of rocks into the garbage disposal and just left it on for 30 minutes. But if you did, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Again, hopefully by the next time you hear me, because I might just honestly not upload until I'm better. It's a little bit better than this. Sounds better. But yeah, if you guys want to see any more of these speed type rebuilds, let me know what team in the future. If there should be some stipulations, like I can only trade for players from this division, or, if we're the Bears, we got to trade players only from the Packers, or something like that. Let me know in the comment section below. Regardless, though, appreciate y'all so much. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, where hopefully I don't sound like this. Oh, this is going to be a painful one. See ya. Oh, my God. See ya. Dude, that's literally the best I can do.